Welcome to Tete-A-Tete with Kim and Colette. I am Colette.
And I'm the fabulous Kimberly.
Oh my God, are you going to start as
Yes,
we're
I'm
opening?
gonna start.
I don't want you to start. We're just starting the show.
But it started, so why can't I start? It all starts at the same time. It's
Oh.
Tart.
Okay, we're doing something differently. Today, I'm starting the show.
Okay, but I'm still the wonderful Kimberly in the end.
Welcome to Tete-A-Tete with Kimberly and Colette. I am Colette, and this is my daughter, Kimberly.
So plain.
Okay, then you open it.
Welcome to Tete-A-Tete with Kimberly and Colette. I'm the fabulous Kimberly, and this is my wonderful mother, Colette.
Welcome to Tete-A-Tete with Kimberly and Colette. She always has to have her way. All right. Well, today, for our Tete-A-Tete expressions, we're going to talk about spring break. Okay? The fact that spring break has entered in, my problem with spring break is that I have a job and I have to find something for you to do for an entire week.
That's true.
I really could do without spring break. I'm not sure why or who voted on letting the kids out of school for an entire week. I don't like that idea unless I take a vacation, and if I took a vacation, then we would have the opportunity to go maybe see some relatives in Arizona or something. But because you are out of school for an entire week, I'm left with trying to find alternatives for you.
The alternatives is to let me go spend time with my friends. That's what spring break is for.
Okay,
It's to have
here
fun,
we go.
let loose, get wild, do something crazy. Play with friends.
Okay, listen to me. You are a teenager, so therefore I will not allow you to hang out with your friends for an entire week.
What kind of nonsense is that?
It's called parenting.
Okay, but now let's go back to your olden days.
Why do we have to? Okay, going back to my olden days.
No, wait. You haven't let me spoke yet.
Okay,
It's proper to let me speak.
okay.
Okay. Now, when you were a teenager, didn't you want to do something with your friends on spring break?
Okay, you want me to answer that?
Yes. It's a yes or no. No.
Spring break, we clean.
What kind of spring break is that?
For spring break, when we were out of school for the entire week, on spring break, my mother made us clean their entire house.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about you.
I'm telling you.
No, what did you want to do for your spring break? Did you want to clean your entire spring break?
I didn't have a choice. We grew
But
up
that's
with
not
that.
what I'm saying.
We grew up that way.
I'm saying, for your spring break, if you had a chance to choose, what would you have wanted to do?
For an entire week out, I mean, there wasn't anything that we did. It was different back then. We played outside. We actually was out in
You was
nature.
outside with friends, playing with friends. So overall, you have answered my question, which is a yes. You would want to go hang out with your friends.
No, you're just stuck on the friends, and I'm trying to tell you what we did at spring break. We put our winter clothes up. We packed up our winter clothes, and then we set out our spring and our summer clothes because the weather was changing. Spring break meant that we cleaned the carpet, we changed the bedding, we flipped the mattress over, we did the mopping, we did.
The mattress.
Yes, you're supposed to
What?
flip your mattress. Oh. Well, I guess you don't know
Nonsense.
anything about flipping your mattress over. I mean,
See, that's what I say the olden days, because I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, you know what? If you keep telling okay, what do you think you're supposed to be doing for spring break?
I think spring break is a time because we do go to school a lot, and I have to deal with eight different teachers. Then I have to come home to my mother. So I think spring break is a time for us to relax, to just chill, hang out with friends, do something crazy, go to the beach, like go over each other's house, have sleepovers, slumber parties, go to the movies and out to eat. I think it's a time for a break to have fun. That's what I think spring break is.
So you think basically that spring break is meant for a parent to go broke
That
with
too.
with activities that we're supposed to go broke. We're supposed to spend all this money on the beach and the movies and shopping and all this stuff during spring break.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Because if you know that spring break is coming, you know you should already start saving money, so you know that they can do these things.
Okay, so we're supposed to prepare ahead of time for you. So you think spring break means vacation?
Yeah, that's what it is for school. It's vacation.
No,
And then there's
No.
summer,
no,
which is a bigger vacation.
no. Spring break is not.
It ain't no spring clean, I can tell you that much.
Obviously, it's not spring cleaning for you because you don't believe that you're supposed to clean during spring break. Guess what I did when I got up this morning?
You cleaned
What was I cleaning?
your room, the house.
The house. I've mopped. I've done laundry. I've swept. I've vacuumed. I've did all of this stuff while you were in the bed doing what?
Sleeping.
Okay, so it seemed like to me at some point during spring break that you need to contribute to the cleaning.
You're correct. And I have. I've mopped my bathroom. I've cleaned my bathroom. I've cleaned my room. I've taken out the recycle bin. I've done the garbage. And I went to my friend's house.
Okay, sound like to me you got off kind of easy when I'm cleaning their entire house. Anyway, okay, why don't you help parents out when it comes to spring break that have children?
If you have a child, parents, I believe the best thing for you to do is to get your child out of the house and let them go to someone else's house so you can do all the spring cleaning.
You know what? Somewhere along the line, I thought we were going to have these amazing words of wisdom somewhere for spring break parents. One word that I would use is alert. 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 It is time for you to be alert on the activities that are going around spring break. There's a lot of activities that are going on, and I know some college kids, they leave their city and they go to other cities for spring break to party. I would ask that you be alert, that you be mindful what activities that your child is involved in during spring break, and that you be mindful that your child can get into certain situations during spring break that is not the typical situations. Spring break does bring about a lot of parties and a lot of gatherings and drinking, things of that nature. So if you have college kids or if you have teenagers, as I do, that believe that spring break is a season or a week of fun activities, then I would use the word alert. As for me and my house, Kimberly and I, for spring break, you need
I
to
will
do
be going
some.
out. Party. Woot, woot, woot. That's what I'll be doing for my spring break. I will be going partying. Because I got plans. I do big things.
All right. Well, I am so glad that spring break is almost over with because I am about to find somebody to take Kimberly if she thinks she's going to party.
Oh,
for
that's
her.
fine too. I'll go to my best friend's house.
No, you're not going to anybody's house.
How rude.
How rude.
How rude.
Spring break, you are going to be doing some cleaning with your mother. And you know what? I love you for volunteering.
I didn't volunteer.
I just love you
You must be
for
hearing
volunteering to help clean the house.
stuff. See,
for spring
that's
break.
How you can tell you.
Why you keep
turning it
pushing
to
me
go up
away?
Because your ears are not hearing the correct stuff. Because I didn't volunteer.
Well, no. All right. As for our Tete-A-Tete moments, parents with teenagers, you may need to set down the rule ahead of time what spring break means to you and for your teenager. Obviously, we're going to have a different conversation because this year spring break has changed.
Next year it will change as well because I'll be out more.
Okay. Now, here it is. It is, what is tomorrow, Kimberly? Easter. What does Easter mean to you?
Easter means, to me, candy. Oh, yeah, candy.
Candy.
Candy. The Easter eggs, Easter egg hunts. I said, I'm sorry, because I'm still a little bit kid, you see. I still want to go Easter hunting, Easter egg hunting and everything, and find the biggest prize with the most candy and stuff in and get all the prizes. That's what Easter means to me.
I didn't know
and then
that.
the dresses, the pretty little dresses, and getting your hair and your nails done, getting all pretty for Easter Day at church. That's what Easter means to me. And then coloring the eggs. Oh, I love it. I love it. See, I'm still a little kid inside, but I still like to go color the eggs and dye them, and go Easter egg hunting and shopping for. Cause now I have a niece, so I like to go shopping for her Easter dress, like how I used to do with my dad. It's just Easter means so much because I've had so many memories with it.
Wow.
So what does Easter mean to you, Mommy?
You know what? I didn't even know that that you still loved Easter that way. For me, Easter always has that biblical meaning for me. And I have to always go back to thinking about how Christ died for us. And I know all of our audience may not be spiritual individuals or believe in Christ, but for me, I believe that Easter signifies something greater that I could not even truly understand with my little finite mind. It surpasses my understanding how a man could be born in the world and how he could die for my sin. He became sin so that I wouldn't have to die and be lost. So for me, Easter does represent the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And that is what I was taught by my mom. But I think it is so wonderful that Kimberly likes the Easter egg hunts and coloring the eggs and the bunny rabbits and all the little soft and cuddly teddy bears.
I don't like the bunny rabbits.
Plus the stuffed animals. You do like the stuffed animals.
Stuffed animals, but not the mascots.
No, I'm not talking about big masks. I'm talking about the stuffed animals. Yeah. You know what? I feel like I should have bought you an Easter basket.
I want one. I did want one.
No, you didn't.
I honestly did. I remember when
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Years
ago.
Oh,
we gotta go get you an Easter basket, baby.
I remember years ago, when I was younger, I had just woke up and it was Easter morning, and my dad had my dress laid out with the dress and the socks and the shoes to match, and the little ribbons and bows, because I remember he used to always go and dress me. I remember my stuff was laid out, and before I went to go get dressed, I went in the kitchen, and she had oatmeal ready for me to eat. I sat in the kitchen, and I remember having this really, really huge, enormous Easter basket upstairs in the attic. I didn't even want to eat no more. I just wanted to be my Easter basket. She kept on saying, Kimberly, you have to finish your food. And it was me and my nephew at the table eating. He finished all his food. He always finishes food. But we used to say he eat like a bird. So I didn't want none of my oatmeal. I just wanted my Easter basket. So I took the oatmeal when she left out the kitchen. I took it and I scooped a big chunk of it in the garbage. And it was still a little bit left. When she came back, I said, Mommy, I'm done. And I was like, can I go get my Easter basket now? She was like, no, you have to finish it. So I sat there and I continued playing with my oatmeal. She walked out and I ran. I was gone. I ran right up the stairs to the attic and I took my Easter basket. And here she comes behind me. No, Kimberly, you have to finish eating. So I sat back down at the table and I was mad. I was so mad because I wanted that Easter basket. And then she finally said, I guess you're not going to eat it, your oatmeal. And she let me get my Easter basket. And I played with every toy, every Barbie, every jump rope. I ate every piece of candy all day long for at least a good 2 days. I was so happy. I remember that day.
You know what, Kimberly? It was amazing how your dad, it's like he decided what dress you would wear for Easter. Well, every day. Actually, your father shopped for you. And I used to always sit at home wondering, I wonder what color is he going to buy her dress this time. I never knew what her dad was going to pick for her. Her father used to pick her dress, her socks, her shoes, and he would always buy her a hat to match the outfit. Her father dressed her from the first day that she was born up until she became what? How old were you? I mean,
Maybe
for a
about
long, I
7.
think she had to be about 7 or 8 years old before he stopped buying her clothes. But her dad used to love the holidays. And because I didn't like shopping, it was so appropriate that he would dress her. And her dad would walk in the house with this big grin on his face and he would say, "Look what I got for the baby." Now, if you guys could tell from today's topic, Kimberly was really spoiled.
Error.
Kimberly, you know, I remember Easter Sundays with my 4 girls and how you guys used to just sit and, well, and they were older than you, but how when my other daughters were little and they used to open up their Easter baskets, it was like Easter was always this very special time of the year. Whereas Easter, Friday, that Saturday before Easter, we would color all the eggs and
We were hiding stuff.
yeah, yeah. We had at some point I had 13 kids at one time living in the house with me, and the 13 kids, that was such a fun time. You remember?
Yes, I remember. Oh my God, we had a lot of good times. I
We
remember
did.
around Easter, one of my sisters, we had cats, and it was this very old cat. We had this cat.
Katrina?
Yes, Katrina.
Yeah.
We had this very old cat. She was very old, and she was mean. She was so mean.
She would
And
fight the big dog.
She fought my German Shepherd.
That was
before.
huge.
She got down with the big dog. She did. But,
She got down with the big dog.
but every time she would see another cat, she would fight it.
Right.
So me and my sister and
My sister and I.
my cousin and my nephew, we were all in the living room, and the cats began to fight. And when Katrina started fighting, when she get done, she scratched whoever comes to pick her up to move her. So we know when she started fighting, we need to run. So the cats start fighting in the living room. Me, my cousin, and my nephew and I ran to the dining room, and we got on the chairs. And my sister was was in the living room on the chair, and she tried to jump across. and she tried to jump across the chairs to get to the dining room and fell face first and made every chair in the dining room fall. It was too funny. We had some good times.
We really did. You know, one Easter I remember you see, Kimberly, you're reflecting back on all these different Easters. I remember that Easter when your father came in the house and he had this beautiful pink dress. And you might be too you might have been too young to remember it.
The blue
But
dress.
you remember the blue dress. Well, this Easter he went and he bought this beautiful pink gown for you. And he found the little pink shoes and pink hat and pink, I mean, everything was pink. And I was like, well,
and it was
babe.
the same pink.
Yeah, I was like, well, babe, don't you think that you needed to kind of blend something, other color in it? No, this is perfect. I'm telling you, you were like the little beautiful China doll. It's like we had never seen anything as beautiful as you when you were little. And I'm telling you, your father loves you so. I've just never seen a dad that was so committed to dressing his daughter. I mean, you know, we used to take her out and people say, this is the best dressed kid I've ever seen in my life. And I never even bought you any clothes when you were little. I never shopped for you. And that was actually good for me because I didn't want to shop anyway.
So now you know, since she never wanted to shop for me, how I dress myself nowadays.
Okay. So now that we were reflecting back on what Easter was back when you were little, I would love to know, what does Easter mean? Or do you think about the crucifixion, Kimberly, how Jesus died for us? Because I really believe that even there's some people that believe in Christ that has forgotten the real reason of what Easter really means. It's all wonderful, and it's fine that you deal with the color eggs and the pretty clothes, and you have your Easter, and some people only go to church on Easter Sunday, and I don't even have a problem with that. But I really want to stress to you that it is important to take a minute and to reflect back on how Christ died for us. Without his death, his burial, and his resurrection, would there be salvation? Kim?
I I'm sorry. I'm a little teary speaking about my dad,
Oh,
but I do. I when it comes to Easter, it's not just about the color of the eggs to me, or the dresses, or the nails and hair, but I do love all of those things. I do sometimes reflect on his crucifixion. Did I say it right?
crucifixion.
Yes, I said it right. So I do now and then go and think about it on Easter Day. I don't necessarily get into it because being in this household, I'm already into it with my mother. But I can say that Easter to me is just not about those things.
You're watching Tete-A-Tete with Kimberly and Colette. We'll be right back. Mid-K Beauty Supply and Variety, located in Calumet City, 1819 River Oaks Drive, Calumet City, Illinois, 60409. It's 708-730-1150. Unbelievable prices, great customer service, knowledgeable employees, and a huge variety of products. Stop by Mid-K Beauty Supply and Variety in Calumet City. Welcome back to Tete-A-Tete with Kim and Colette. At this particular moment in time where it is Easter celebration, I ask that you begin to show some Easter love. That's what I'll call it. Easter love, since it is a time of joy and it is a time of celebration, and spring has come in and the flowers will begin blooming, and we will begin to see roses and the flowers, and the grass will begin to grow, and we'll have more daylight saving time. And it is such a special time of the year where people start feeling better about themselves. I ask that each and every one of you begin hugging people more. Begin sharing hellos with people. You know, I notice that it seems like to me people don't say hello anymore. I speak to people and people just kind of look at me and keep going, and guess what? I am going to continue to say hello. I am. I don't know about you, Kimberly, but
I speak
do you speak to people?
randomly.
Yes.
If I approach them, I do speak because that's just proper manners.
Do they speak back?
Sometimes.
Okay. Have you found anywhere where is it during Easter time, this particular time of the year, where people are more friendly?
Around this time, I think maybe some people not. I wouldn't say this is the time of year that everybody is friendly, because I believe I feel that the time of year that everyone is friendly is when Christmas is here.
Right. Now people are more friendly at Christmas. But do you feel like at Easter time that there's this spirit of newness, that things are springing up, and
Yeah, because I do feel around this time a lot of people start maturing.
Oh. Now.
Because I can say I feel like I have matured a little bit since spring break has begun. I've noticed the people around me that I surround myself with, that I have taken them out of my surrounding because I am maturing.
Okay.
So I do feel that I'm maturing. I wouldn't say everybody is maturing, because there still would be immature people in this world. But
Sure.
I say that I feel that the people that I surround myself with has matured.
Well, guess what, babe? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what I'm going to do for you?
I'm sure.
I'm going to take you shopping.
Okay, hallelujah. Thank you. Oh, God, yes, yes.
But guess what? It's only going to be for an Easter basket.
See? Downer. Just so disappointed.
I'm going to take you shopping. I'm not going to take you. No, I hate that stuff. But I am going to take you shopping, and I'm going to let you pick out you an Easter basket. For
Can you Easter dress?
No.
Easter shoes?
No.
Easter accessories?
No. No.
An Easter bunny?
You can get a bunny in your basket.
No. A bunny.
No. You're not. I'm not having a
See,
rabbit in my house.
No, it's not a rabbit. It's a bunny.
Anyway, You know, Easter, come on, Kim, we got to wrap up. We are running out of time talking about Easter. Is there any final words that you have for our audience?
I want everyone to enjoy their Easter. I know I will because I'll be shopping for me an Easter basket. That's funny, yeah. That's a kiki. That's funny. I don't see how that's funny.
We do thank you for watching Tete-A-Tete with Kimberly and Colette. And we thank you we hope that you enjoy our light topic. We know that we didn't bring you anything traumatic and nothing earthquaking and nobody died and there was no earthquaking and there are no political issues. But this is a light show, and we do at times deal with certain other subjects. But because it is springtime, we're springing. We're light. We're blossoming. And as Kimberly said, we're maturing. Thank you for watching Tete-A-Tete with
Kimberly and Colette.
Thank you. Bye.
Smooches. Mwah.
She likes to say